Hello and welcome to another episode of Homebrew MTG. Today we have a challenge on our hands. One of the viewers had some gripes over my Azorius Flyers deck and didn't think that it cut the mustard past platinum or even deserved a place in the gold ranked season. So in this video we are going to put our money where our mouths are. This is a new playlisted series where you the viewers can challenge me on MTG Arena. Also, we have the capacity to branch this out to commander games. So if you have yourself a webcam and you are au fait with Spell Table, the amazing website which allows you to play MTG online, let me know in the comments, give me an email, then we can get a challenge up and running. So the challenge, let me set the scene. Azorius Flyers versus Mono Red. I got called out by the one and only Andrew Sellick that Mono Red was far superior. Nice to meet you, Andrew. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, Ali. Thanks for inviting me onto your channel. Absolute pleasure. Yeah, and thank you for the introduction as well. I was very much encapsulated by your Azorius Flyers video and couldn't wait to try it out for myself. In fact, I left a comment in your video and got you to post the deck list so I could play it myself on Arena. And after one win in six, I found myself doubting whether it was actually that good. I lost to 3 mono red decks in a row, and I just thought, do you know what? Mono red is quicker, the removal is cheaper. Surely it's got to be better. Wizards surely can't design an Azorius deck that's more aggro than a mono red deck. So yeah, let's find out, shall we?
Fantastic. Yes. It does. Even when I play that deck, it does feel a little bit strange with a blue-white deck claiming to be aggro. But I'm going to try and prove to you and the viewers that Azorius Flyers is a better aggro deck than Mono Red. I might have a challenge on my hands.
Bring it on.
So the format, we are playing best of 3 just on the direct challenge on MTG Arena. So any of the decks that you've seen on my channel, they are up for a good competition, and not many of them are in their original form due to the most recent bannings. And even in this deck, we had a few changes, i.e. the Teferi, and I won't spoil it for Sellick, but we've made some changes. The deck list for this deck will be in the comments below, and also Andrew's mono red deck if you fancy giving it a go. And if you like any of the cards that you've seen or you like any of the decks, be sure to follow my TCG affiliate link. It would really help out the channel. Right, without further ado, let's get this show on the road.
And thank you very much for letting me play first, Sir Ali. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to mulligan that one.
Oh, interesting. I'm going to keep my hand. Now, I'm not going to give too much away on my opening hand. We'll have to make some general chit-chat. So what got you into Magic then, Andrew, for the lovely viewers?
Well, largely it was this friend I have that convinced me that I needed to start playing. So, it was quite late. It was in my 20s, really, that I've properly started playing. So I know a lot of people start playing before that, but yeah, I guess I've picked up and put down a lot of games over my life, but this one's really stuck.
Nice. So do you prefer online Magic or paper Magic? What's your preferred format and way of playing?
Well, do you know, honestly, it's hard to choose because I do enjoy both. Really, I know that's sitting on the fence, but I guess if I had to choose one, I'd choose paper Magic, especially now. I'm really missing it, because of COVID. But that's why green is so great because you can obviously play on a daily basis. And by the way, I'm about to demonstrate the benefits of mono red right here.
Some lovely removal there. Yeah, the Steam Kin is a little bit of a pest. So out of the formats, the lots of exciting ways to play Magic, which is your favourite? Obviously, we're playing Standard now.
Well, I mean, I love limited, so I really love turning up to pre-release tournaments, getting my hands on some new cards. I kind of like the pace of it as well. To be honest, I quite like the fact that none of the cards are OP, unless you happen to pull some really tasty bombs. But I like the slower pace of the game. I don't mind a board state that's pretty wide, so I'm into that. And then it's all about picking out those cards and keeping them for EDH. If there's any in there. So I do keep an eye out for my limited number of EDH decks as well on each pre-release.
Nice. Happy days. Well, I'm going to pass my turn. What decks do you have? Commander decks?
Well, my very first Commander deck comes from my very first pre-release tournament, and it's a Locust God deck. Oh, naughty! I had a feeling you might counter that, seeing as how you'd left some mana open there. So yeah, I mean, my Locust God deck is my favorite deck by far, and actually, it's a really aggressive deck the way I've built it as well. A lot of people go down the instants and sorceries route. I'm just about getting those locusts out as quickly as possible and just firing them at the enemy, and just dealing as much damage as I can as quickly as I can. And that is pretty much my play style, to be honest with you, as well.
A red player at heart, definitely.
Absolutely.
Oh, well, I don't like this. I'm not going to block that.
Okay. Now this is where I get a choice. I think I'm going to give you a chance.
Okay. Lovely bit of scrying. Do we want to keep that? Yeah, we'll give that a go. What other commander decks do you have?
Well, I have 3 more at the moment. I have an Estrid deck. That was the second one. So obviously a complete change in tone from the other one. But that was really to test myself. I wanted to check out different ways of playing. So yeah, that was. I mean, also from a kind of a novice player point of view, Estrid was quite nice because you can go pretty general on the theme. I've just gone enchantments matter, and it just means any fun enchantment, whether it's an enchantment creature or just a plain old enchantment or an aura or what have you, anything with a bit of spice, I can just chuck it in there and have fun with it. It doesn't require too much thought.
Yeah, lovely stuff. Well, I am on 29 commander decks and currently thinking about making another one, so I hope the bug does not let its commander fangs let you go anytime soon. Ooh.
Don't worry, mate, I don't think you'll be shaking me off magic anytime soon.
Even if I win?
Even if you win, but you're gonna have to win first.
Yeah, okay. That is a good point.
Ignore my open mana. Oh, you have done? Oh, that's nice. Let's put it on the table.
Okay.
Too impatient. Couldn't hold on to it.
That's all right. Okay. I think we're good for now.
Right, you know what you do when you're playing mono red, don't you, Ellie? You just do that.
Just attack, yeah.
You don't think about it. I thought you might do something like that,
Yeah, but what do I want to get rid of? That's a thing. Probably that. Steamkin is pretty nasty. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do a trade. I'm looking a little bit worse for wear in the health department.
You did let me play first, to be fair, which was very generous of you.
I'm just hoping you run out of gas. Yep. I'll go for that. Happy to do some trading. Yep.
GG's.
Oh, that might be it. Oh no. Feels bad.
And an extra one for fun.
Yeah. I should have blocked. Alright, well it is a best of 3, so I might do some sideboarding. The viewers can see my lovely sideboard.
I'll put my fingers in my ears if you want to explain to them what you're doing.
No, that's alright. Oh, I don't think we... Oh yeah, my sideboard is on show. So what we'll do, I'm going to get rid of those and put in some of those. All very vague. Because playing in standard, they haven't been quite as effective. And this lovely card here is a new inclusion. So I think we're good to go. If you're ready.
I'm ready.
Happy days. Well, 1-0 to Sellick. Is my reputation at risk? Maybe you should start making some videos, Sellick.
Oh no, I couldn't possibly live up to Homebrew MTG.
Very kind. I'll go first this time. And I will keep. So there definitely are some matchups that Azorius Flyers are weak against, and I suppose that's the case with mono red. What matchups do you find are most troublesome?
Well, to be honest with you, yes. You know, when I challenged you to this, I perhaps did have in mind that this was going to be a good matchup for me, and I have found that against control decks, it doesn't fare so well against ramp decks either. To be honest, whereas playing the Azorius Flyers, you did have a chance because of all the evasion. So you know, I mean, there's definitely a trade-off. So I'm not really going to pretend that this deck's just fundamentally better than yours. It's different horses for different courses.
Good stuff. And I guess this is your main deck post bans to try and climb up the ladder.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I like playing it because you can win quick or you can lose quick. If you don't win in the first 5 turns and it's clearly going against you, I just resign, move on to the next one, try and get those 4 wins in as quick as possible, pick up those 400 coins, and move on.
Happy days. Well, with the bans, the current standard meta is very different to what it was a week ago. Growth Spiral, 3 Fairy, yeah, it's all shaken up, and I quite like it because it gives you a chance before rotation to see what the meta would be without those troublesome cards. What's your opinion?
Yeah, I mean, I completely understand why they've done it. I think if we didn't have COVID on our hands, it would be a bit more controversial. But because we're predominantly online at the moment, you can be a bit more flexible. I mean, I don't necessarily think all the decision making in recent years. I say recent years. I've only been playing for about 4. All the decisions making in recent years has been amazing, but I kind of back what they've done now, and it's better late than never, I suppose.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go quite aggressive. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think you're doing well in this one. There's that third land I needed.
I was struggling for the third land as well. But your runaway steam can generate some nice mana.
Hmm.
Counter that, no thank you.
Just having to think about what you can do next turn here. How much damage are you getting across the line? Is it as much as 10? That's what I'm thinking about right now. I suspect you've got more than what's on the table, and you're pretty close to 10 already.
I couldn't possibly say.
No, of course not.
Alright then, I will take the 4. You can't cast an Embercleave with 1 mana.
I cannot indeed. Just more removal, I'm afraid.
Okay, there we go. Righty ho then. So I'm gonna go for it. No blockers, I presume?
No, unfortunately not.
And hopefully this
See,
will seal the deal.
well done.
Right, well there we go. 1 apiece. Interesting. I'm going to keep the sideboard. I'm not sure about you. Or keep that deck. Alright, just a 1-round shootout. Who is the better I wouldn't say better player, but just for the sake of this game, which is a better deck, who's going to win the challenge? I do have to mulligan though, which is a shame. Oh, that's not good either. Yeah, okay. We'll give that a go.
Your famous luck is deserting you at the most important time.
Yeah, we shall see. I'm on the draw, so...
No one drops, so, you know,
Yeah,
I've got to help.
happy with that. Oh, there's Cavalcade. Nice, right. Here we go. I guess with mono red and both my Azorius Flyers, it is quick games. Try and get your opponent to 0 life as quickly as possible. It was very much mid range or control meta before the bans, and I'm liking the opportunity to really play some quick games of Magic.
I'm going to take a risk here.
Okay. Oof, the Cavalcade. That is quite annoying. I will block one of them.
Unfortunately, I presume there's a good chance your Watcher of the Spheres will get itself to 4 attack.
You'd like to think so. Like that, maybe? So. A Watcher of the Spheres is an all-star in that deck. A really good not a reprint, just an introduction in M21. Yeah, can't do much about that, unfortunately. I'm going to go here. That was one of...
Oh, very nice. That's a new inclusion, I believe.
Yes, it is indeed. A little bit of card draw and life gain, which is super useful. And I'm going to pass there. That Cavalcade is annoying, but that life gain has helped me. Not going to lie. Yeah. I can't counter Ember effects though, sadly. Ooh, what to do? Do I chance it or do I not? Okay. We're gonna attack again. That's nice. Useful little land drop there. And I end turn.
Oh, this card's just come once too late, unfortunately. It's not going to be in time. Well, no, it's definitely not in time.
Sorry.
I think that might be it. There you go. You can have a spite attack.
By all means, by all means. So,
Well played.
Just insult to injury. All out attack. There we go. Azorius Flyers. How do you feel?
Gutted, to be honest. I was very much looking forward to the opportunity to show you up on your own channel, but I've messed it up, so we'll have to rely on another viewer to do that.
Well, that's it. So, yeah, there's an open invitation. If you feel your Magic Arena deck has the beating of any of my decks that you can currently see on screen, we've got some Azorius Flyers, we've got some Super Friends, Team of Ramp, Foodstuffs, that's a homebrew special with Golgari food matters. There's a Cycling on your bike, Simic Flash, and Hooded Calamity, that's a new deck. Also, equally, if you have some standard decks that you feel are doing some work in this new meta and you want to challenge me, then by all means, drop me a message. So, thanks again, Sellick. I'm really appreciative that you kicked off, hopefully, a new playlisted series that we can showcase on the channel. And I will more than welcome another game in the future if you're up to it.
Fantastic, my pleasure. Thanks for having me on, and yeah, absolutely. I'll come back once someone else has had a go.
All right, definitely. All right, cheers, buddy. That's all from me at Homebrew MTG. Until the next time, cheers.